Today, I'm privileged to meet one of the business tycoon. Okay, when I say business tycoon, there's difference between a businessman and a business tycoon. A businessman is a person who is well successful in that field. So today I'm privileged to meet Mr. Stephen Perry, the business tycoon based in Chilanga. So these are great people. Mr. Perry, welcome to the studio.
Yes. How are you, sir?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm fine.
I hope the family is okay.
Very much fine.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And today our topic is simple. We want to talk about business. When you see businessmen, we talk about business. And I want to interview Mr. Perry to see how he started his business and how the business is doing and what are the advantages of being in a business and indeed as an entrepreneur. Mr. Perry, when did you started your business? And yeah.
I started business. Like business is not something like you can just start from nowhere. You know, business starts from you yourself. You know. So when I was in grade 8, this is when I had my first phone. So after having the phone, then I started searching about how I can start my business, what because I was thinking like I cannot start a business until someone gives me capital. Like I wanted the capital amounted to 3,000 kwacha
Okay,
for me
okay,
to
okay.
start a business. Yeah.
Just there. So, like, how did you like manage to raise the capital for you to begin the business, actually? And what kind of the business was the first
So
in your career?
so what I did was, after struggling with my brain, how am I going to raise this 3,000 kwacha for me to start business, business, and the type of business I was doing was I wanted to do is poultry farming. Yeah. So now I wanted the 3,000 kwacha. I was perplexed in my thinking. How am I going to raise this man? So through the books which I was reading,
Yes, yes.
they encouraged me to say, no, you cannot start a business with a 3,000 kwacha. It's like they gave an example like of a soldier.
Yeah.
You find that a person is got a career of becoming a soldier.
Uh-huh.
Then you just take that person after finishing grade 12, you give him the gun and
Yeah.
go to
To the war without
the war
training, of
without
course.
training,
Uh,
but having just an idea
of
of of
how to fight
of
and how to do all those
no,
activities.
it's just maybe talented, or is just gifted with that career of being a soldier, but he's not yet trained.
Okay.
Even though you can be given bombs, what you can still die
Yeah.
because you have no experience
About it.
about it. So this is how I started now reading to get that experience at least, and imparting myself with those now already successful business people.
Okay, so we can, from we're talking, we can say somebody came in to empower you. And as far as I'm concerned, someone cannot empower someone without future. So,
Yeah.
which means this one, it has been your gift from God since you were a
It
child.
is because I was troubling those who are already successful, like help me out to do this. And then I started just more like helping those cleaning the poultry and what. Yes, I'm learning.
This is very good, Mr. Piri. This is very good because, like when we see young people today, their ambition is to become businessmen, and of course, they can't really be exposed to carry tomato on their heads in front of their girlfriend. How could you advise such people for them to reach their standard in career?
Those people, I can say, they are just interested in man, not business.
Okay.
You know, if you are interested in business,
Uh-huh.
you make sure you do what businessmen do.
Okay.
Yes, because every successful businessman or
Uh-huh.
business person,
Uh-huh.
there are steps you need to follow,
Okay.
and you can dream big indeed, but you need to start small.
Start small.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
like
selling tomatoes.
Okay, very good.
planting vegetables.
Yeah,
Those are the
very
small,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. Like one writer once said, a long journey start with a single step.
Yeah.
I concur and agree with you, Mr. Piri. So now that you are successful, you have actually, excel in your business, how can you advise these people who are just relying on the government to get employment, and how the economy of the country can be done as a businessman?
You know, the thing I'm going to talk about here is any job you're going to enter in to be working in,
Mm.
just know that it's a business of someone somewhere.
Okay.
So, if you want to be a business person,
Mm.
you wish to be there. Yes, you can start small, as I have said. You can start like a piecework, then you raise something. Not just sit thinking that the government will give me a loan without anything. The government can only add on,
Okay.
but they cannot give you a starter. Like
Yeah.
you are doing nothing. They just
Mm.
trust you like that. They start giving you money
Yeah.
anyhow. What if you want just to waste that money?
Yeah.
So the government or the banks does not work under laws, but they work with people whom they believe that one day they can produce what?
Something.
Profit. And that profit, you return that money you ask from government. Then
So that saying, there was a say that one president in this country said to say, let government benefit from you and not you benefiting from government. Because I know there were certain points in your life when you also benefited from the government. Is the government really benefiting from you, and in which way does it benefit from you, Mr. Piri?
you know, I as a businessman, a farmer, you know,
Yeah.
when I get the money from the government,
Yes.
I benefit.
Okay.
Then when I invest that money into the business,
Uh-huh.
I reproduce and
You pay
sell,
tax.
pay tax,
You have
tax,
workers.
employment,
You are helping the
whatever.
government.
So the government now,
Is
instead
depending.
of people wishing to enter into government services, when I employ them, at least government will have less pressure, at least.
So as we end, can you give the final motivation talk to the people who would want to venture into business?
So if you want to start a business, you are advised to dream very, very big as every richest man in this world. But you need to know that you were born with capital. As long as you are healthy, we've got wealth.
Okay.
Yeah. Health is wealth.
I like it
Yeah.
when you say it like that.
So as long as you are okay, and the biggest computer is brain.
Okay.
As long as your brain is working, you
Uh-huh.
are healthy. The only disability which is very bad in life,
Okay.
maybe when it catches your brain, because
Okay.
you cannot think well. But as long as you are thinking well, no matter how disabled you are, as long as your brain is working, you can do something.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Mr. Piri. And we thank you for having time to come and have the interview here. When I know that you are needed somewhere to attend a meeting,
Yeah.
as business tycoon, it's not easy to bring them here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I say God bless you and your family. Dear viewers, we had this great businessman who is a millionaire, who started the single step towards the glorious day which we are seeing him today. He's driving expensive cars. So I therefore urge all the young people to follow such routes like what has transpired. Thank you very much.
Bye.